Audio test. Seems pretty good. Alright, we're live with Call of Cthulhu. Detective horror game. It's sure to have plenty of twists and turns and plenty of scares ahead of us. Lovecraftian horror. We're starting out in Boston, 1924. I assume Edward Pierce is going to be our character. Trying to find a case or risk losing our license. We'll see. There might be someone's cat missing. We could probably keep the license. If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who in his callousness can remain sane in the hideous end. H.P. Lovecraft. Where are we at? What a startling entrance. I want to be here. Like it's just fading in and out of consciousness as he crawls up the steps. I'm glad to be out of there. Some kind of illegal shark operation. There's the shark mafia, we don't know. This could take any turn. Light up certain objects that are active. And now that I can see it, we got some bolt cutters. Looks like I can't go through there. The only way forward is down. I usually don't go into caves with creepy voices that warn me. Beckoning me into the darkness. It's usually not the route I would take. Probably straight back out.
You have been chosen. Behold, everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Blasted him. Did nothing. Should have shot twice.
I hate whiskey.
Oh yeah, classic whiskey nightmare, you know.
Been too long since I've slept in a bed.
Pirates of the Caribbean, villains attacking you.
I wonder why I still take these things.
Let's get crossed out there. Use with something. How do I zoom in? Use with caution, maybe? He's not using them with caution. He's eating the fuck out of these things.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. I should get rid of all this stuff.
What is this? These things don't even seem like they're related at all. Blizzard that paralyzed traffic. Oh, Prohibition. Well, that's related to Prohibition. Pouring out jugs of alcohol. So tracking down speakeasies. Yeah, let's take a break from that.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Case solved. That was easy. Nope, won't answer.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend.
Case closed.
Husband
Another one,
couldn't
boys. We
understand.
did it. It's too easy. What is this? Any other?
I used to be an avid reader.
Any other
The Wentworth
cases for us?
Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. The Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
Oh my god.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
We're not gonna answer that phone for as long as possible, as long as humanly possible. You wanna hold out? Have a drink? Don't drink. You just woke up having a terrible nightmare. So you drink more? When will you learn, Pierce? I think your name's Pierce. I don't remember now. You know, we check the...
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch
It
cases.
doesn't even say his name, does it? Edward? Fuck, I don't know. Alright, I guess, yeah. What do you want?
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
No.
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
No way. Easy scam. Alright, let's, we got some character points here and a skill tree. Not unusual for these type of games. Psychology represents your knowledge of human behavior. Improving the skill increases your chances of understanding the motivations of a person based on his or her behavior or on the analysis of objects. Yeah, that could be pretty useful. I could see using that. Spot hidden. I don't know if I'm really interested in finding the hidden objects. Maybe just what's right there in front of me. Occultism represents your knowledge of the occult sciences. Improving this skill increases your chances of determining the use and origin of occult artifacts. I don't know. Medicine does sound useful though. Oh, that didn't do anything. That was maybe a waste. Alright, we had to do it. We had to go up to level 2, there's no choice. Psychology, hidden spot. Eloquence. Eloquence represents your ability to influence those you talk to and the power of speech. Yeah, hell yeah. Oh, that's a lot of points though. Eesh. I hated doing that. Hurt. Alright, I think it took... Did it take 2? To get to level 2? You should probably know a little bit about occultism, because it's going to turn that way. That was super useful. We got a lot done. I don't know if that's worth it though. I'm sure we'll have more points as we go, but we really need to learn a little bit about the occultism here. So we're gonna have no choice but to learn it. if we're gonna survive.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Yeah, I hate them.
Work is scarce.
I hate new cases, only the old ones.
You know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, do you still...
He actually does hate them. He actually does hate the
I'm
new
coming.
cases. He thinks they're not worth his time. That's how we open the door, too?
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
So a prostitution den.
You're free to
would fall
leave
in.
anytime, sir.
They expected anything
Do
except
you
for the
know to
drunkard's
whom
lair.
you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector.
How the
All
fuck?
of Boston.
I didn't. How was I
Tell me,
supposed to know
Mr.
that?
Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you
A
come
little
to
both.
me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
Oh,
I can't
no.
do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Objectives. Your notebook details. Thank you. I'm glad that stayed up long enough for me to read. I'm pretty sure it's the middle button, though. How do we break this game to get more of those points? That's what I want to know. Sanity. Already starting out in the hole. Places. Ah, he's a man of the world. He knows of his detective agency, and that's all he knows.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Okay. They were reclusive, lived in their house with their only son. He didn't bring anything else, did he? Let's investigate this clearly disturbed.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Ooh, well, unlocked answer. Investigation professional. Something's not right with the story.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears.
We've unlocked
I think
it.
your
We might as well
daughter
try
is
it.
sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
I mean, who's to say that the painting's message wasn't that she was going crazy and was going to burn the house down? We don't,
Her
let's not
husband was
jump
a
to
big deal on the
conclusions.
island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Wow. Father of the Year. Daughter's seeing things? Possibly crazy. He has no idea and didn't have any interest.
Darkwater? Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
And now that she's gone, I have to do all the work.
I
Let's
think
get out
I'm
of
beginning
here.
to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for
I've
my
heard
daughter
enough.
to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
It makes you wonder if he really wants it solved or not, because he's asking for a detective at the lowest tier, the lowest level, for something that he's saying is very serious to him. And he's a man of great acclaim, so you would think he would have more resources than, well, what's going on in here. No, I'm interested. Am I missing anything else?
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then. All I have to do is go to the port. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. I used to be an avid reader.
I suppose I've seen enough. I've gained a character point. This game's gonna be real easy. All I had to do was listen to that man's wild tale. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused a fire that killed her and her family. Yeah, that's true. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting. On the shipping label and address, a warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be a starting point for Pierce's investigation. Yeah, I guess we could start there. where it was shipped from. Probably should visit the house that was burned as well. He said start in the dining room and we could try to see if there was any accelerants or any reason we suspect arson. I would say we could ask around, but if they were reclusive, maybe a lot of people wouldn't know about them. Enter the madness.
We're almost there.
See you later. You guys get that one? Because it's sunk. Just lift that whole crate up.
Stay on board.
What's in there?
There's guys coming to unload.
He's throwing it around like it's nothing. It's inflated. It's an inflatable made to look like a crate.
Island,
It's all a
Mr.
ruse.
Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
Nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
I'm pretty interested in those. Some unknown documents with the contents also unknown. Very mysterious. I'm interested. I'm in.
Move back. Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. If we force it to...
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
They seem to be very agitated about a dead animal.
You're telling me? These fools think they're putting the whale back in the water. will bring about the end of the world.
Well, why would you go back anyway?
They're superstitious.
If only you knew. They only listen to Captain Fitzroy. And not always. And you. What brings you to our island?
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
I like you, so I'll be frank with you. Don't go near the place. Don't try to get in.
Why?
Because I told you so. Learn to accept some friendly advice. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign.
You're not
There's
sailors.
something coming. Something real bad.
Yeah, let's just put that
Don't put
whole
that beast
carcass
back in the water, you
10
shysters.
feet away from the shore. Not even. That thing would be... Yeah, it's about 10 feet. That shouldn't stink up the joint real bad or nothing.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
So just fuck this bar, huh? Just spit it right on the floor.
Hey, be careful. Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure arises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
The way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Well, is it true
Her
that
style
they were
made her
strange?
famous. How would you describe it? Torture?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
I'm not interested. I'm not interested in that either.
That'll be all for now.
They want to drink, that's their business. I'm not the island police.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Well, if the Celia is the ship that was sunk, or at least half sunken, the crew of the Celia, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater Port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board. Warehouse for rent. There's no doubt of the immense size of the whale will allow... Oh. That the immense size of the whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to the famine from which part of the island was suffering. Well, why, if the ship would really like kind of save the whole island there, why would we leave it half sunk out in the docks?
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Well, there's some asylum staff right there, and that's perfect for you.
Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
Yeah, y'all ever shut the hell up?
You
over
like
here?
our song?
We're true sirens.
Yeah, I liked it in the
We
beginning,
may
but you
not
kept
be
fucking
pros,
going.
but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
Yeah, back to the singing, huh? I guess Cecilia must have had Captain Ahab aboard.
What you looking at, stranger?
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Ah, it was a compliment.
Detective's
So what?
badge.
Let me drink, stranger.
Okay, that's fine, but again, I'm a detective, so I can judge whatever I want, I think. That probably comes with a badge, you know? Badge, maybe, and gun? Do I have a gun? Look out, Captain. I'm packing, possibly packing heat, and I'm coming in hot. What you got in here? Some kind of stuff I can root through?
I wonder
Yeah.
what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
The terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make the payment to the carrier. Cat. That's probably the woman inside of the bar
Broken.
we just met.
This place seems half abandoned. A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Boom, another medicine book. Yeah, I hope the captain doesn't mind, but I fully intend to root through all of his possessions. Well, you got some personal belongings up here? Even better.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
I didn't see. Did the captain have a wooden leg?
What a macabre
There it is
souvenir.
there.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
A bunch of the information is blacked out. Who would want it to be hidden?
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed,
Last date
maritime
was
activities
1907.
ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when
That's
you've
enough
got
for me.
something new.
It's a strange lantern. Oh, I see they're dragging the shark off.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
Whale.
What could have done so much damage?
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shite.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
Old Silas. Alright, so he's not gonna let me in this warehouse, I don't think.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the Navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
This Cat you mentioned. Is she their boss?
Oh, hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
They actually did not. They were completely unhelpful. That was a waste.
Why, you could tell me.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Okay. I don't know if there was something important in the conversation that I missed there, but at some point they left the warehouse unguarded.
Can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming.
Alright, who's this guy lurking around the
You
warehouse?
saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I shall take my leave.
Now that guy was helpful. Okay, so that symbol on the bottom corner of the screen means something.
This
hidden in
ratchet
this
device
area.
seems to be usable.
And there's still something else hidden here too. We just have to find it.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate. A handle. It must come from these old winches. I could use this old...
Alright, so I must be missing one more piece. Just jump down? Is it gonna hurt me? Okay, I can't jump down. Here we go.
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Well, there we went. I'm just looking for some gears. Not seeing any though. There we go.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
I don't know how to turn that. There we are.
Looks like everything is in its place. All I have to do is turn this handle.
Looks safe. Glowing in green. That's how I like it. That's how I like my underground tunnels. Ah, yes. Thick mist in the air as well. Oh. Oh. Oh no.
Smoke. It's coming from this oil.
No, I probably shouldn't have.
Smells harmless, but should I beware of psychotropic effects?
Yeah, I shouldn't have breathed that in. Too late now. Oh my, there's nothing here. What's this other way? I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty sure that oil's got me fucking tripping. I'm losing it.
This is primitive.
What are they holding there? What is that? Just holding some kind of... I don't know, is it a kite? What is that? Oh well. I did mention we should have studied the occultism. Now we don't know what we're looking for. What do we got? 2 points. Oh, I can only increase them now from objects that I discover. Books and different pieces, I'm sure, with that painting. Okay. Well, let's see. Doesn't hurt to know a bit more about the psychology of the people I'm going to be meeting.
Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Boom, both my ankles are shattered. Reconstruct the scene. I've gathered 0 evidence and it wants me to reconstruct the scene. Oh, that's not weird at all. Hell yeah. Cool. I really appreciate that. Alright, let's see what was going on here.
These painkillers were prescribed 3 months ago. Someone has been taking them since the time of the Hawkins' death. It smells as bad as it looks.
Looks like it smells bad.
Can't sleep. I know how that feels. The glass is shattered, like someone smashed it. Was it before or after the removal of these bandages?
It was probably after exposure to that gas that we just breathed in.
Someone treasures this crumpled picture to the point of sleeping with it. Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
But somebody's in here just doing drugs and worshiping the painting. Casual behavior.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! You again. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
You suggested that I do it. Didn't actually tell me to.
It's clear that you knew the victims. I'm sorry to dig up bad memories.
I can still see the poor child lying burned on the floor of their drawing room. We had to tear him off. The marks must still be there. They're in my mind anyway.
It's horrendous. I'm going to need your experience to bring him justice, Officer Bradley. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on my turf? I've got my eye on you. We'll meet again.
That was the most
Is it far? This
NPC
mansion?
dialogue.
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
What were you doing on my turf? I've got my eye on you. Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. The place, thought to be abandoned, revealed some surprises, signs of recent occupation, as well as a partly charred painting. Interrupted in his searching by Officer Bradley, Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer is willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins mansion. It's too bad I didn't stop to talk to the captain. He says he sees everybody's behaviors, everybody in the dock, He didn't notice somebody was living in the warehouse and worshipping a occult painting. That doesn't seem likely. He knows more than he has told me so far. Let's enter the madness. It's just some perv back here breathing in the bush.
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
I might do.
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
Yeah, I think I saw one more dialogue option.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Nope.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Yeah, he might be armed, I accept that.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Let's take some side trails first. Get a lay of the land. What are we looking at here? Some kind of... What is this place? Cemetery? Yep.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
I didn't really think about the
Please give me a
location as much as I did the
I didn't expect
destruction.
to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged
Poor kid.
individual would defile this sanctuary and steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas.
1693. This house is much older than it seems.
John Wick. Wood. John Wick would. The main path is blocked anyway. I was going the right way all along.
This entrance is still in use.
Whoa!
Whoa!
You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa!
They said he was unhinged. He seems pretty
You're
well adjusted.
Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. And let's talk calmly.
I was promised a psycho.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Please don't have it out.
You haven't forgiven yourself. You stay here to honor the memory of the deceased.
Let's keep it
That's
in.
true. I want no more violence. No more tragedy.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident, but Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin?
Yeah, that's it, vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
What now?
Nothing, jeez. Oh yeah, I take it he's living out there. Maybe we should try to investigate him a little bit more. I don't know about you guys, but I didn't get the most cuddlesome vibes off of old Winchester there.
The poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time isolated from the world.
Is that just hooks hanging in there?
Rather Spartan. The caretaker has simple tastes.
What do you got in there? Just hooks? Hanging?
I know a thing or two about solitude myself.
It's normal? This is normal for him. Normal for serial killers as well. Most of the movies that I've seen. Not even really hiding it. Maybe I have to wait till later when he's in here. Spy on him.
Pierce, now that you've finished your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go. Let's take a
We'll go
look
together,
inside.
right?
I'm with you.
Good, because I don't actually remember if I have a gun or not. It wasn't explained. No one mentioned it. Might come up. Probably important. Chapter 3. We're in the mansion, baby. It's ours as soon as we squat here for over a year. It's ours. Those fools will never see it coming. This game has a pretty ominous soundtrack. It's actually pretty good.
Follow
I
me.
like it.
I know the place.
I like how it
Who left
gives
this
me the
light on?
heebie-jeebies constantly. I'm a big fan. There was vermin in here. I'm not gonna lie. I thought he was lying.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
What the fuck is that? What does it tell you? Something. Nothing good. While it was fresh, it still
What
looks
kind
terrible.
of meat is this? This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins. The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
Is that when he realized that they were eating... I don't know what that is. I have no idea. I can't even fathom... Some kind of poo? Is it some kind of... poo? He's upset he discovered Star Wars is real.
Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
I won't eat the huts. They're delicious, and they're slavers anyway. It's a real moral dilemma.
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Yeah.
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Sarah Hawkins and little Simon. The perfect picture of the middle-class family.
Yeah, they both look thrilled. Well, what have we got here? Another tremendous painting.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Hidden item.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others?
No, just walk all over.
Did it stop at the time of the fire? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How? They had a fight. Why? Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
Painting.
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn? Did someone escape the fire? Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
Nah, I don't really like the way you approached me like that just now. Like one of the Who's from Whoville.
Much of this evidence simply contradicts the investigation's findings.
Really? Tell me about it.
It would seem at least one person fled the crime scene.
What'd you say?
That mark on the door. Someone's hand slid down there. The left side has no mark. The door was open and that someone left.
For God's sake. I mean, if it's Charles or Sarah, they wouldn't have left their son.
They would rather die in the flames as a family instead of calling for help? I don't buy it.
Oh, yeah?
I found a bottle of whiskey. Empty.
Charles sure liked a drink.
No glass. I suspect one of them drank heavily to calm down. Charles, most probably.
That's pretty thin. Who says that bottle hadn't been there for a while?
I can tell where young Simon was, but not his parents. Where were their bodies found?
I can't help you on that one. Charles and Sarah's bodies had already been carried away when I got here.
Without your authorization? By whom?
Marshall, Andrews, Chief West. We never deal with cases like that, you know. So... well...
I'm sorry, Bradley. I was under the impression the fire started around midnight.
Yes, Silas banged on our door around 1 a.m. Poor devil ran so hard he was almost belching his lungs out.
This clock burned before 10 p.m.
That's impossible. What you imply? Silas never would have hurt the Hawkins family. Besides, Dr. Fuller confirmed the hour of death in his report. Your clock must have already have stopped.
Dr. Fuller?
A brilliant surgeon, and a friend of the family. I'm sure he took the matter to heart. I see no reason to doubt his word.
So be it. Let's move on. I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
Yeah, knock those boards over. That'll clarify it all for us.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
Don't disturb anything. I already knocked everything over.
This door is locked.
I literally disturbed the crime scene. There's varmints again. Yeah. What level we at? Still 2. Not good. Nice. Alright. Let's save men.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose? The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty.
I wonder if that's what they were singing at the
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
Just a happy bunch.
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
Hard H on that whaler. What the guy here? Nothing? Something? Not really interested in talking to that guy anymore.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
Yeah. Even more.
Greek mythology. Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla.
The ship. Hard to give birth to a ship, but I believe it. Should probably explore the library a little bit more.
Darkwater history. This place was settled back in 1692.
At least look
Like
for medical.
a book on hunting whales.
Medical
the island's
books.
staple diet last century.
Of which I see no more.
20,000 leagues under the sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep. A crowbar. Could prove useful.
Yeah, with this I can get rid of anybody in my way.
One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable.
Looks normal to me. Nothing strange or abnormal about it in the slightest.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police? Locked.
Somebody slashing the canvases. Oh, and the wall. Going up to the totally uncreepy attic. Not weird to me.
What will her
always
room
scratch at the
reveal
walls.
about her? Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated, resorting to such a treatment. Perfect.
Easy mode. Sure do wish that constable would have stayed with me. Or that I would have a gun.
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other. This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold. It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder
Not
why.
too spooky. Not what I would have in my house, not how
Sarah
I
Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
What do you think, guys? You decorate like this? This is your way, too?
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
Is that what this is? Oh, my word. I thought this was the setting for a book club. Or a Lord of the Rings fan club, even.
Bradley? Is that you?
Who goes up there? Never mind. No need to answer. Dracula?
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
I'm really, I'm not a big fan of the way he acts as well and moves around. Real creepy, real robotic. I guess, what's the worst that could happen up here? Werewolf or something?
Is anyone there?
Nope, just us werewolves. Oh, that kind of looks like me. poorly drawn, but kind of looks like me. Get your gun.
You! Stop!
This is why you carry a gun, Pierce.
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far. The lyrics of the drunken sailor. The sea
I'll
shanty.
cover you.
Thanks.
This door was closed earlier.
Where did he go?
They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips. It looks like an old seaway map.
A strange journey. There's some kind of migratory patterns or something. Oh, there we are. I can't really read it. The solid line is the cilia. Are they different ship names? Different journeys they take? Or had taken?
Do you really think that your fugitive came in here?
Oh, what the fuck?
I don't see any way out.
Charles Hawkins was keeping her father's letters from her.
Maybe that's why she had to send the painting from the warehouse.
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well. I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. It looks like a freehand map of dark water. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why.
Looks like perhaps a 2-year-old has gotten a hold of this map.
As if the bookcase has been moved several times. Seems like this came from a log.
What is eating these huge beasts? I told Hamilton it was a bad omen. He doesn't care. Tuesday, the 1st of June, 1847. We dropped anchor near a village. The inhabitants say the waters are red with the blood of the sacred beasts. To follow them is to defy the gods. I told them I only feared God Almighty, but in the loneliness of the hold, I am scared. Wednesday, 23rd. 33 north by 53 west. We've caught it. It's the most grotesque whale I've ever laid eyes upon. It will go into the memory as the biggest catch ever. Men have died, but we have gained glory. This day will be celebrated for years to come.
There must be a link with the Seaway map. This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
Okay. I would like to...
There must be a link with the Seaway
double-check
map.
that before I even bother trying. 33 north, 53 west. 50 by 53. Yep.
Looks like it worked.
That was an easy one. You know, I need
Well
a little
done,
bit more
Pierce.
challenge than that. The catch that saved the island, the globe puzzle, the piece of paper right next to it with the coordinates. Chapter 4. Tunnels under the Hawkins mansion. I should have gone and checked out that painting room up there a little bit better. Because that was strange that it had a painting of me. Some masked, hooded figures lurking in the corners.
Secret passage. Under the manor. It's like a detective novel. That guy must have already gotten far.
More like a detective
And
novel
he had
than you
3
realize.
seats. Did Charles Hawkins use this place? Who were the others? What is this mask supposed to represent?
It looks like what they were eating for dinner. Not interested in that, huh? That's strange to me, but okay.
Whatever Charles Hawkins hid here, he didn't want it in his house.
What? That's worth looking at. I guess no. No need. What am I missing? Really, I mean, the whole scene is strange to me because he's not interested in investigating this piece. Or this. Some kind of Cthulhu and baby combo. I guess those really aren't that strange. Is it like fake bricks? A little wall action here? Some kind of doorway? No? Aha!
This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress. Sarah Hawkins. Was she hiding from someone?
So now we know something is hidden in this area.
Whoever was sitting here could have seen Sarah Hawkins. Could this be related to her death?
I suppose it could be. Guess we've seen everything we can see here. Probably want to open up that box.
This symbol. What does it mean?
It kind of reminds me of the beginning painting. Again, that's strange to me that he doesn't notice this.
A disfigured saint. What does it mean?
Oh, he does notice. Just not while he's investigating. Let's head down there, officer. Bring your gun along just in case. Like we should have done from the very beginning. There's a doorway back there, but...
I can't keep up with you in this darkness.
Are you scared? I want to see how far these steps go.
Who's talking about being scared? I'll wait for you by the door.
Good, you do that. I'm on to something.
Some kind of dream catcher. If I touch it, it'll turn to dust. An old diary.
The pastor's wife. In this volume there is mention of the beliefs of the lost tribe. They worshipped an entity that spoke to them in their sleep. The whole tribe seemingly disappeared in a mass sacrifice to the glory of their deity.
Sad way to go. These paintings must be several centuries old. These paintings must be several centuries old.
It reminds me of the stones and desert painting, almost looking like desert painting in the library. More symbols.
These people lying down. Are they dead? Are they asleep?
Are they laying down? Well, it looks like they're... I don't know. What is that? Like a big whale? Whale monster? They're stuck in a tidal wave?
These people lying down. Are they dead? Are they asleep? These buildings seem to have come out of the water.
And what of this? To make no mention of this. I guess the pastor's wife was right. There must have been a lost tribe here.
There you are again.
Well done, Pierce. And it looks like you found our fugitive. This door is securely shut. I'll look for another passage.
She's going the way I went.
It's an underground cave. We can advance this side.
Yeah, I can see that. You, please excuse me, but given your condition, I'll stick to my idea. I'm not cut out for this kind of acrobatics.
All right. Look for another entrance. I'll try to catch up with our man.
I got a crowbar, you know? Whatever.
Time has weakened these structures.
No more Bizarro World cave paintings. That's a shame.
I don't have time to search them all.
I was growing so fond of them. Whoa. So I guess Cat and her gang are involved in this. Looks like a smuggling operation, but when are they moving these...
This oil again. What is it used for?
Hallucinogenic oils.
What's going on here?
Pierce!
Keep your voice down. We're not alone.
Good God. What have you got me into?
Oh, this reminds me of the beginning
We'll see.
scene. I really hope that,
I'll go on. Try to go down on your side.
I really hope that the cop doesn't end up getting murdered right here. Because, shortly after we got murdered as well. Some kind of tentacle arm man. We're looking for some sort of casual tentacle arm man that we've all seen before. You know him? You know him? You love him? Hey, it's the pit of despair.
A table for sacrifice?
How you sacrificing sharks and stuff? They're already dead by the time you get them up here. Ah, I see the thief was after that painting of me. That poorly made painting. Again, not for the artist's best work. But maybe use my gun. Oh no.
Oh God. I got it.
I was right.
Oh, I can't breathe. What's happening?
Yeah, no doubt he's having a panic
No,
attack.
damn it! I must find a way out of here.
He already had a nightmare about the same situation.
Is it my turn?
Yes. It is time. You will soon be one of us. If your body and mind are ready.
I dream of it every night. I have constant visions. I am ready.
Good enough. Prove it to us.
It's like in my dream.
That cultist had a knife, and I think that we should use the knife. But maybe I'm a fool.
It seems to have been used recently. Probably some sort of ritual.
Okay. Got a better chance of survival now.
Pre-classical Latin? Let's see what it says. What is this awakening they talk about? And this sacred flesh?
It's cold stuff. It's cold stuff, Pierce. Get together. Bolt cutters? No? Little pile of flesh. Why do they keep it here? I guess I can't see out there. That's fine, I don't even see out there.
You who sleeps, accept this dreamer under your immortal wing.
Ya Cthulhu Nithsiha Fitag.
grant him your flesh and accept his, so that his body and yours may be one.
Yeah, don't mind me, boys. Let's just make my way out.
Padk Cthulhu Bithinkor. I feel him.
Yep.
You are gifted indeed. Not another word.
Heard.
Let him pass through every one of you. More sacred flesh. All you who sleep. We pray for your return into the kingdom of the earth.
It looks like a kind of deep coma. What could this ritual have done to them?
Well, it looks like it put him in a deep coma. You just said that. They're all tuckered out from their big...
What does this writing mean?
Their big rituals.
We are ready for the ceremony. What about your protege?
Oh, hell no.
His awakening is complete. He will join you shortly.
Who are you talking to? Alright, boys, don't mind me. I'm gonna make my way out of here. And so long, suckers.
Bradley, what are you doing here?
I saw two odd-looking guys coming down. Seemed up to no good. What in the world is this?
An intruder!
Oh, shit! Don't move! Police!
At least shoot one of the regular guys. Alright, this is the part. Shoot him twice.
I won't hesitate!
Bradley, get back! Get back!
You asked for it!
Yeah, there you go. You're trying your best. Oh, that's the guy from the painting.
Charles, you shouldn't have seen this.
Alright. Cool. Let's get out of here.
It's caving in. I need to get out of here.
So, turns out Charles is not dead. He's just undead. Turns out the nightmare we had earlier wasn't a nightmare. Prediction. Prophecy even.
My leg!
Oh my god, they're gone! You know you've officially hurt your legs. Once you look down, they're both gone.
Light! At last. I need help.
Well, how's he gonna get his way out of this one? Rushed to Riverside Institute? How? By whom? Who came to save him? He was inside of a cave-in. Who even knew he was there? Nobody. This game takes quite a while to load as well, in between the chapters. Guess it gives you time to process what happened, but in this occasion, it's very simple. Charles was an occultist, and apparently the cult is real because he turned into a Squidward. That's not something that just happens lightly. Dr. Fuller.
No!
He's having a seizure.
He will survive. A strong subject.
There, he's opening his eyes.
You saved him, Fuller.
I can't get up.
Don't move, Pierce. You can certainly say that you gave us a scare.
Oh, no way.
What did you do to me? Undo these straps!
Whoa! Go easy, my friend.
You were dead. He killed you.
Are you sure he's better?
He was dead. Me too, we were dead. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, my friend.
What? No! What happened to me? Where am I?
That's a good question. Is that more of that gas?
This foul gas again.
To come with us. No, please. I can't leave here.
You've got no choice, Sanders, and neither do we.
No, you don't understand. If I go out, he'll see me. No! No!
You're leaving this cell.
Please. I don't want him to find me.
Alright, there's gotta be a way to break out. Oh, wait. Well, let's be... We don't want to try to use the straps. Take off some of the locks. Weaken them. No? Alright, well, guess it's nap time. I'll be honest with you guys though, if I wake up in that situation, first thought, not going back to sleep, not taking a nap. It's another spooky premonition nightmare.
They tracked and hunted me, pursued me right into their dreams. They scrawled all over their maps in the wake of my lonely wanderings. No sea is dark enough to hide the color of my blood.
the whale?
Strong enough to scatter my dreams.
Was the whale talking to us just now?
When the last of them rises up, you will choose. I will not be here to bear witness to it, because you will have released me. But the earth will resound to your cries, or theirs.
It's a real Free Willy's tale.
You there. Wake up. Come on, stand up. We don't have much time. Can you stand up?
Who are you?
A friend of Ethan Bradley. It was he who told me that you had been interned here.
Wait. Bradley is really alive? I don't understand. You filled me so full of drugs I can't distinguish dream from reality.
Please believe that I have nothing to do with these disgraceful treatments. Look, I don't have time to explain everything. I'm not really supposed to be here. And the same goes for you, according to Ethan. You must leave as soon as possible, and as unobtrusively as possible. I've brought you your clothes. Let me go ahead. We'll meet upstairs.
Wait a minute. What's going on here? What do they do to the patients to make them so terrified?
I would really like to know. I only see them when they are brought up for medical treatment, for problems they didn't have before going downstairs. But this is neither the time nor the place to talk about that. We must not stay here. There are 2 men standing guard near the stairs. It's the only way to the floor above. I shall try to distract them, and get at least one to come with me. All you need to do is to follow me as soon as the way is free.
Understood. What does this mean?
It means they'll come for you and that you can't escape. Pretty obvious.
What did they inject him with? Am I in an asylum? Sarah. In his eyes, this symbol must have some protective virtues.
The paintings are cursed.
What did he write about the painting?
He's getting the gas as well. What else am I missing here? He sees everything. He'll come for you.
Sarah Hawkins is on this list of authorized visitors.
She knows what happens down here as well. Maybe she's in on it. Maybe she's more involved than we think. He's having a good time in there.
poor wretch.
Dr. Colden, I would like to say that I'm surprised to see you, but we all know that your curiosity will be your ruin.
I don't understand. These people need care. You keep them in this terrible place as if...
Go back upstairs where your patients are waiting for you to treat them. As for you, gentlemen, do not disappoint me anymore. No one enters or leaves.
Yes, Doctor.
Damn it. I'll have to find a way of getting rid of those two myself.
I told you.
I know.
The machine is working again, but the control wheels haven't been put back on.
I was just going to the storage room. I can bring them to you.
No, Dr. Fuller doesn't want us touching the pressure.
Good God. What could this machine be used for? What is going on here?
I must be studying Charles's transformation.
Is there a connection between this corpse and the machine? The corpse is complete. Whose are these limbs?
Oh, that oil.
Vats of rotten flesh? An elaborate worse and worse. What's the connection between this meat and the electrical installation? It's an ammeter. I didn't expect to see one on this little rock. Have I activated anything? Anatomy, anthropology, nothing surprising. Dementia, self-inflicted wounds.
I feel more comfortable that close.
Zoology, esotericism, mineral. Sarah Hawkins. She was a patient here.
This wasn't her first attempt at fire in the mansion.
It's done. Now for the others.
Not eat it. They must know that it is not good.
Ah, they let me keep my lantern. Strange. This guy's going in a circle. Oh, what the hell just happened? Alright, let's keep following these wires.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, not 6. 4, 5. Just got a few days to go. Yeah, that's it. 4 days at most.
What is welling up inside me? I feel it in my head and in my body. He roars and swells. Nourishing foam. He is my master. He enters me. Yes.
You. Yeah, you there. Come here.
What do you want?
Sleep. That's all.
Sleep? You don't want to leave?
No. Have you seen the storm that's brewing? I'm fine here. Except for one problem.
You want sleeping pills, right?
Yeah. And in exchange, I can make noise. Lots of noise.
You'll draw the guards to your cell to allow me to escape.
So, you in? Find something to make me sleep, and I'll take care of the guards for you.
Alright, I'm in.
I'll find you some pills.
Go look in the storage room. There must be sleeping pills there.
Control wheel to mount on a plumbing system.
No. I don't know what it's for, but I guess I'm glad I have it.
The green gas leaves from here and it runs through the whole building.
Dr. Fuller, I've repaired your machine as best I can. However, the piping has been damaged, and I fear that gas is escaping. I cannot do any more in such short time. All I can do is warn you, if the equipment is put under too much pressure, there's a risk of explosion.
A duct. It's impossible to break this chain with my bare hands. Now for the next step. This valve controls the pressure.
And they left me my lockpicks too. That's convenient.
This
Lanterns,
padlock
lockpicks.
is too complicated for me.
Oh, let's not be too hasty.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Okay. I think we should check the administration building, or administration room. First I want to check this.
It's locked.
Okay.
Locked.
Everything locked. Let's see what we got. Still
This
not
padlock is too complicated for me.
I was pretty confident about that. Whoa, 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 what the? Time to go. Okay, let's see if I got the storage room key from there.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Wasn't it? Pretty sure I picked up 2 keys though, so doesn't hurt to check the next spot.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Maybe we'll find some sleeping meds in the pharmacy over there.
The door is blocked on the other side.
I think we got a walker. This way.
Oh. Well, I guess you can't even be seen. Okay. Don't know how long I'll have, but pharmacy.
Where do they keep their sleeping pills? Scopolamine? Morphine? Opium? No. My new friend's sleeping pills.
This may have been a crucial error. Okay. So we gotta get back to the inmate who says he'll make noise for us, but we also have to go along this path. No, it seems like that goes into that locked room.
I've got what you want.
Show me!
There. And remember, they don't come for free.
Don't you worry, you'll have your diversion. Go on now, go hide yourself. The crows! They're everywhere! Make them go!
What now?
The birds! They're attacking!
That nonsense again.
Nurse! Nurse! Help me! Help me!
Shut up. Dr. Fuller warned us it was just a sham. We won't be had again. The little birds won't bring you any sleeping pills this time.
I don't think this guy was supposed to see me at all.
Come on, show yourself! Right. Well, so much the better. Now go visit the land of dreams and leave me in peace.
I saw something over there.
Dreams. Crazy. You want to be locked up, my friend. I don't want to dream, I want to sleep. I keep saying it, but nobody listens to me.
Start by saying something interesting, then we'll see. And stop turning like that, Devin.
What carnage?
Oh, that's me. Is that what the device does? Another version of me. And then again, maybe I breathe in too much gas.
Theoretically, I've only got one lever to push.
Alright, I guess the next stop is that pipe room. We could probably cause an explosion. I don't know if it'll get us to those chains, though. I haven't found any other way. Alright, pressure should be way too many high now. What is this? Is there another one? What's the... Okay, pressure's high on that one now.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Okay, I missed something. Need some way through that chain.
This machine seems to consume a great deal of electricity. What will happen if I increase the current to the limit?
That's what I already assumed now.
If I walk, I do not stop. If I do not stop, he does not catch me. If he does not catch me, I do not see him.
There was something hidden in the storage room earlier. But that chef is always watching.
With these chains on your wrist, you can't escape.
Certainly, some of these tools will do.
The door is blocked on the other side.
What the?
I think we got a walker. Come on, show yourself.
I think I haven't checked that side room there. Let's go to the kitchen real fast. What have we got? Really hoping for some keys or something.
Get me out! Don't let me sleep in here.
Get me out of here first, old man.
It's impossible to break this chain with my bare hands.
So, maybe I'm thinking about this the wrong way.
He'll find me. He can see me.
Let's calm down, please.
No, no, no!
Pain is just information, dear Francis. Invaluable information for my research.
You kill me! You kill me!
What?
If you don't kill me, he will.
My poor friend, I fear your mind is lost forever.
Alright, let's see. If there's a way to distract those guards, I can get into the other room.
I can still increase the load.
That's only true if I could get out of here.
Zoology, esotericism, mineralogy, and a full shelf on cephalopods.
Kind of weird to me that he doesn't recognize that clearly as him. Oh, are you serious? Oh, I'm a genius. It's just a very super smart.
All the levers are activated.
Big brain. They're having a hard time in here. Inside the room.
This lever must turn on the gas machine. I've got to hide before the guards see me.
Somebody here? Hell's teeth. Fuller's gonna think we did this.
I'll go take a look.
I believe they're gonna see me here.
You there!
I've got to hide before the guards see me.
Is somebody here?
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
I might be able to sneak out past him this way. It's really low chance, but what's wrong, dummies?
Doctor, is that you?
Don't you worry about the doctor. Right now, he'll have plenty to keep him busy with his precious machine. It gives us time to get away. I'll undo you.
Get away? Get away where? I can't go anywhere. It'll find me, like it found me here. You're mistaken about the beast. Don't stay with me, or you'll end up the same way.
You're Sanders, aren't you? I heard you from my cell. What did they do to you? What does Fuller want with you?
The doctor? You think it's the doctor who scares me? The doctor wants to heal me. But he's the one who's crazy.
He wants to restore my sight. He wants to give me back my eyes. And yet I told him that I didn't want them. I do not want to see it anymore. The real culprit is Sarah. Her and her accursed paintings.
You're kidding me. You're talking about Sarah Hawkins.
The one and only. The legendary. There is no artist more enlightened or cursed than Sarah Hawkins.
In her office, I saw signs of a ritual, perhaps an invocation. These things, that's what makes you say she's cursed.
You're wrong. It was not an invocation, but a revocation. But she failed. And that's what counts.
What's going on this island?
I'm so sorry. We should never have met.
What are you talking about?
Destiny! It has trapped you. No, don't let it see you, or you won't be able to escape it. Don't look at it. That's how it finds you.
What finds me?
Sarah Hawkins' visitor. The Shambler.
Sanders, pull yourself together.
Without her, it's no longer possible to save me. No!
Sanders! What the hell? I gotta...
Okay.
This is insane. What killed him?
Whatever it was, I couldn't see it. May have had a hold of him from a different dimension. Is that what that whale is? The Shambler? More gas.
Damn! The gas! Oh. My head.
Later. We need to move on.
The plot thickens, definitely. Yeah, this is getting more and more strange as we go on. Now that we've seen some sort of creature, it must be the whale that they took in. We've seen the strange meat and the mask that has the same exact shape as the strange meat, same structure. It seems like they worship it in some way. I can't tell. Maybe that's what the Shambler is. That's Sarah Hawkins' visitor. But the Shambler, or I mean the whale, they caught that years and years ago, so that wouldn't make sense. It's definitely strange.
Who goes there? That nightmare again. I need a drink.
I actually don't think I've drank this whole game. Insanity is mental trauma shaken. this is a pretty good time to stop the video here. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you want to see more of this, go ahead and hit that like button, and we'll play some more. We'll get a part 2. Alright.